Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started for Aries and see what messages we have for the week ahead. Aries, sun, moon, and rising positions. Keep in mind, these are general readings, my friends, and they may not resonate for everyone. So make sure to check out your other placements because you could have messages there. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description below, or you can send me an email to set that up. All right, let's get started for Aries. We're going to stick to tarot cards only today and use the surrender deck at the end of your reading for your final guidance. Let's just see what messages we receive here for Aries. Okay, starting the reading with the Page of Wands. So that's a nice way to start your reading. Shows me that you may be coming into some information. You might be receiving some guidance that almost takes you on a journey of self-discovery, something added to the puzzle here. It's almost like you're going to be receiving something, and I feel like you're open to it, and it's going to shed some interesting light on a new pathway for you to walk towards something. It feels like you're already having some immediate apprehension about. So that's interesting. This combination of cards is making me feel like you're getting an inspiration and you're very quick to say but this, but that, but this, but that, and almost immediately stepping into fear. So Aries, this is an interesting sort of beginning to your reading to say, be open to receive and don't immediately shut the door with the word but. That can be a big stopper. Let's kick some butts out of here and see where this could go. Where is this taking our Aries friend? Aha. The Hermit. So this is taking you deep. This is taking you deeper on an inner level. The Hermit understands things from a different perspective. The Hermit has climbed these mountains, has accomplished some challenges, has overcome some challenges to be able to climb these mountains and therefore have a vantage point that's unique, one that is of a higher viewpoint. Literally, you're able to see the bigger picture here. So don't squish things with the word but until you've had a chance to really look at this from a different perspective. We're seeing the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so that really tells me that you're stepping into something that could be your legacy. You could be coming into an inspiration here that could lead to a lot of prosperity and meaning to you on a personal level. So it's important not to sort of dismiss it by focusing on the challenges, because the Hermit shows me here that you can overcome those obstacles. You can overcome those challenges. And what do we see? We see the Ten of Cups. It's coming through in the reverse. And I think that's an indication to you of what this but could stop. This is an incredible moment of emotional fulfillment and sort of reaching a culmination of balance and harmony and feeling content in the emotions, really feeling that self-love, self-acceptance, and having that project outwardly into your relationships. Seeing it in the reverse tells me that if you butt this situation into oblivion before you even get a chance to look at the bigger picture, this is what's on the line here. You could be coming into something that is, like I said, very meaningful to you on a personal level and an emotional level, and one that brings in a lot of stability in the emotions and in your physical reality. So seeing it in reverse really reinforces to me, look what's still on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that there because I really think that this is what's hanging in the balance here. So let's have a closer look at that Page of Rods to understand what this inspiration is with respect to Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is this inspiration sort of guiding you towards? It really feels like emotional and material satisfaction, abundance, prosperity, balance, harmony. Let's clarify that Page of Wands. There's the Five of Swords. So interesting. That makes me feel like there is this guidance here for you to not to discuss this inspiration, because that could be the source of your but or your fear, or you're looking at all the challenges and saying, oh, I won't be able to do it. This could be coming from a conversation with someone. So seeing that Five of Swords tells me that you might be excited about something that you have, recently been inspired by. And then through some conversations with others, it makes you feel a bit defeated. And you end up focusing on the obstacles being insurmountable. And that could be someone projecting that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when we talk about things with other people, they even in a form of misguided love may project onto you their fears of the challenges that you might face. And I say misguided love in the sense that it's an attempt to be loving, to say, but what about this and what about that? What if this happens? What if that happens? But is it loving? To me, I always find those conversations to be sort of a paradox, because it can be very much a situation where someone is dumping their fears onto your idea or your inspiration. And I think it's going to be up to you whether or not you internalize that. This reading is certainly guiding you to look at the bigger picture and to not focus on the defeating moments of sharing something with someone and having them not see how inspiring it is, like you see how inspiring it is. Seeing strength on the bottom of the deck tells me you should keep going, that you can overcome any inner obstacle or any outer obstacle, and that you have the strength and courage to see this process that we're seeing in your reading, to see this process through. And so if there are naysayers or people sort of poo-pooing your idea, maybe don't talk about it. Maybe don't talk about it right now because it's very fresh. This is at the page level. This is a new inspiration that needs to get its wings, and by having defeating conversations or focusing on obstacles, you might not see it through all the way. Let's have a look at that Eight of Swords for Aries. Yeah, there's the Queen of Wands. This is something big. There may be an inspiring individual in your life. It could be a divine feminine. It doesn't have to gender-wise be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. But their energy seems to be that of the divine feminine. And they may have advice for you. They may have encouragement for you. So seek out their counsel if you need to seek counsel at all. Or this Queen of Wands may represent your energy. And so the Queen of Wands is a constant rejuvenation of inspiration and intuition. And, there is this very attractive quality to the Queen of Wands. So you could be attracting partners. You could be attracting mentors. As you step into this timeline here where this Page of Wands is bringing in this fresh inspiration, seek out those who will be your allies and will assist you in seeing the bigger picture, because they have already climbed similar mountains and achieved that broader perspective that we see in the Hermit, where you can see the bigger picture. You can anticipate where you will need to invest time and energy to overcome certain moments that may feel like obstacles. So this is very interesting. This is really telling me that really be mindful of who you discuss your inspiration with. If you discuss it with people that are always looking for the obstacles, you're likely going to get stuck there. If you find people that are equally inspiring, or people that you see as a mentor that may guide you along the beginnings of this path, you will be better served in that regard, so that you can see the higher picture. Looking at the Hermit, There's the Empress. Yeah, you're creating something, Aries, and you're birthing it. It's coming from you. This is something that your creative energy feels in alignment with and attuned to. So don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. This is something that could lead to a lot of fulfillment, again, emotionally and materially for you, Aries. The other card that wanted to come out for you is this Ace of Pentacles. So again, I'm really feeling that not only is this something that will be rewarding for you on an emotional level, but it really feels like it's going to offer you opportunities in the material world as well, and could turn into, perhaps for some of you, a new income stream, a new revenue stream, a way for you to share something that inspires you in a creative way, and actually monetize it and turn it into something that you can continue to work on and generate an income from. It really feels like this is could be a new business for some of you. Three of Pentacles also coming out. So you're laying the foundations at this point. You're ready to sort of collaborate with the right people. Again, be cautious and mindful of who you choose to collaborate with, because it feels to me like the collaboration will be very, very impactful and will reveal to you where certain structures need to change or be removed completely. So this is interesting. Seeing the Tower come out tells me that this could actually change things dramatically for you if you follow this path. You could find yourself really understanding yourself on a deeper level, as well as making adjustments in your material world to suit this new process. You might move, you might relocate within the same city, you might find yourself partnering with unexpected people, mentors, teachers, allies. You might see the truth in the individuals that may poo-poo you here. Poo-poo you. I don't know where I got that from. But this idea of someone always sort of being a naysayer and looking for the faults, not looking at the inspiration and saying, go for it, run with it. Here's my advice on how to overcome certain obstacles, as opposed to being like, don't bother, that's going to be a nightmare. You don't want to move, you don't want to change, you don't want to do this. But I feel like this could actually take you in a whole new direction, Aries. You might find yourself on the receiving end of a lot of changes through this inspiration. Let's get clarification here on that 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Star card. So it's very interesting. This is a time for you to really focus your energy and your visualizations, because I feel like you're actualizing something that you've been dreaming of. And that may sound a little cliche, but you're actually actualizing your dreams here. And it's interesting seeing the Tower and the Star, because they follow each other in the tarot. After the Tower, we see the Star, and that's how it came out for you, that this will heal. So any changes or disruptions that happen in your life because you're following this new inspired path, fear not, fear not. It will all heal and rebalance once you step into that balance. And this is clarifying the 10 of Cups. So any sort of shifts in relationships or emotional connections, fear not. They will all work out as they are meant to work out, and you've also got this lovely Page of Pentacles appearing now on the bottom of the deck, reminding you that I feel like you have been planting these seeds, or you're sort of getting guidance on how to make this grow and how to make it expand. And it starts with you being open, right? The first thing about these pages is being open to receive, and not shutting things down immediately with the word but. Let's see here what you will be guided to surrender or to surrender to for Aries. What will Aries need to surrender or surrender to in order to fulfill this new pathway, this new beginning? Very abundant, very prosperous. Surrender stress is coming through. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up. Let the stress go and come back to your center. see anything else wants to come out for you, Aries. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Yeah, so that's interesting. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of trying to make someone else happy. So if you come into contact in this difficult moment of the Five of Swords in a conversation, don't worry about people pleasing. You focus on what you want to do. Focus on offering yourself what you would like to see happen here, because ultimately that's what is going to bring in this actualization. And on the bottom of the deck, we see this surrender your fear of change. So that confirms it for me that you're really working on making some big changes here, Aries. It says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, a relationship, or a fear of aging or death, repeat this affirmation. I have faith that all is well. And it feels like that will really carry you through this moment of change, this moment of expansion, where you are being sort of inspired, I feel, to do something creative, to take that step away from doing things in the same old way that you have. I feel like this is a brand new way of doing things, and it's something that you may have wished for. This is something that you may have dreamt about doing for yourself, and you're laying down the foundation. You've been inspired, and it feels like it's going to lead to some real stability and feelings of contentment for you. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Aries. Thank you for joining me for this reading. I hope it's been helpful and resonated for you, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Take care, my friends.